Namaste. Gandhi and I. Gandhi and I. It's not just me, it's everyone in this world who has come in during the time of Gandhi and the ages before and after Gandhi. Gandhi is inevitable. Why is Gandhi inevitable? Because he was such an extraordinary person, so creative, that came in the 20th century, worked at creative ways of dealing with situations, and will never go away, whether people like him or have questions about him, want to dialogue with him, want to disagree with him. Gandhi is inevitable. He cannot be ignored. So each one of us can relate to Gandhi in so many different ways. And this project, Gandhi and I, deals with 4 tenets of Gandhi. All 4 words in Sanskritam begin with S. Swachhta. Gandhi was obsessed with cleanliness. He was obsessed with cleanliness within and without. And this is something that he brought into the social activism and also into political activism of his. So cleanliness, Swachhta. So we look at anecdotes and how this cleanliness is ruling our lives today and becomes inevitable, and we must listen to the inner voice of that cleanliness that is telling us, pandemic and more. We need to listen to that voice of cleanliness. That is one tenet of Gandhi, Swachhta. Then we come to Satya. For Gandhi, his dharma was truth. For Gandhi, truth was God. He said truth is dynamic, it's not static, and truth can change. If you get more information about what you're believing in today, you might change your opinion tomorrow. So an open mind is what can lead us to truth, what can show us truth. So truth became a tenet in Gandhi's life, and truth always accompanied by non-violence. Swadharma, dharma is taken as religion, as duty, as righteousness, and various ways of describing what dharma is all about. Gandhi looked at Swadharma. For him, an individual was the center of empowerment, and an individual can deal with all these kinds of different explanations and practices and still rise above them if his own individual empowerment is ensured. That, I think, each person decides how they accept the situation and how they rise above the situation, and these can be explored through anecdotes about Gandhi and what he meant by Swadharma and what he asks every one of us, you and me, to look at seriously. The last one is Shanthi. Shanthi. Shanti is peace of mind within and without. Why peace? Peace brings in non-violence, and peace brings in acceptance, and peace brings in the idea that everyone born in this world has a right to the resources of this world. Gandhi talked quite a lot about what peace means to him, what Shanti means to him. Peace in the world can come only through non-violence. And non-violence for him is trying to understand the other's point of view. Never to strike an opponent when the opponent is low. Fight only between equals. This is what he was talking about. And for him, peace meant understanding the other, accepting the other, and rising above the situation. We have chosen these 4 tenets from Gandhi's ideas because, Swachhta, cleanliness, from the beginning, as you are entering adulthood or even in your daily life, as you get up from your bed, to be clean physically and keep your surroundings clean. That Swachhta makes your own mind clean, and you will look at the world in a beautiful manner and accept everything that is around and see the good in everything. And this leads us to the truth. What is truth? Satya, living in the moment. Whatever is happening, truth is Tat Sat. That means that which is. So if that we live in the moment, we are accepting the truth. So this living in the moment is what Gandhi talked about. And this living in the moment, accepting the moment, and dealing with it in an empowered manner is Swadharma. So this Swadharma, which is individual's own idea of acceptance and dealing with the situation, and looking at the way the order of the world, and in this order of the world, what is your role and how are you empowering yourself to deal with this world, which has been strengthened by Swachhta, cleanliness, and truth, Satya, gives you that Swadharma of that empowerment of standing on your own 2 legs, and this leads to Shanti. Shanti, peace, peace of mind, and peace with everybody else, and this is what links us to the world around us and the environment. So, these 4 tenets we are going to explore in the next 4 videos that will be put out on YouTube. And I will be talking about Gandhi and how these words and the tenets were explored by him. And Professor Raghuraman will be talking about Thirukural, the great Tamil work, the ancient Tamil work, and how these very concepts have been explored in Thirukural, and he will explain them. So, we are looking at a political leader who brought in these concepts into political life and social life, and we are looking at a great wise man of the ancient ages who had talked about these tenets in such wise words in ancient Tamil. So, you and I are going to meet in the next 4 videos, and we will look at all these concepts. And on the 2nd of October, the day Mahatma Gandhi was born in 1869 and now celebrated the world over as Senior Citizens Day, as non-violence, Day of Non-Violence, we will meet again on YouTube, on live, and we can discuss these various concepts that we have explored in the last in these sessions, and we can discuss through an active interactions of questions and answers and deliberations and discussions. I invite you all to be my fellow traveler in understanding these 4 concepts as they relate to us today in this world. Welcome. Gandhi and I, this is a project we are going to travel together. Welcome.